Yeah. proGrammar. So far I'm like Mars, far away from these kids and these supposedly dope cars. I could give a half a fucking wearing Michael J. Fox's boots from Back to the Future. They light up like Tron when I'm on some MRF and shit like I was doomed. You're gonna say it was too soon when I rocked the high noon. I might as well say goodbye to the moon. Like Sam Rockwell, y'all, I could rock more better than the local beatboxer breakdancing kids in your zone. Still dancing on top of cigarette holders, plus these are the boxes that hold refrigerators plus dishwashers. Let's go downstairs to the basement and see what happens exactly when they wash us out of the basement like it was a flood. You didn't have insurance. Assuredly, I could have told you kids was like looking for interference, trying to fuck with my kids from Seattle. They call the Seahawks. So far, they've like totally toppled logic and put this shit on its head like it was some sort of philosophical contemplation by Kant, but it couldn't possibly be that. Yo, Hasselbeck plus these other cats be all up in your rectum. And I don't even give a fuck about football, but they up in your rectum. I know exactly what it means to correct them. I'm in front of the class with a red pencil plus a pen. No, I don't have any women or men on my team. Cause I be solo, yo, I be out there with the dolo, doing shit on the down low. So, yo, bro, insist you could know it was this and insist on it at the bar like you were ordering top shelf and not well. I hope you're not well if you got caught for hell in anticipating me forwarding on my faxes. Yo, I have to correct kids whose backs is out of whack like I was a chiropractor, and as a matter of fact I'm like a pterodactyl, more like an attack from a T-Rex. I'm never on my back like Kafka, like a bug in a bed, snug as a bug in a rug. I could give a half fug and a half of sugar dop of that Doppler effect. Matter of fact, caught you in the weather pattern occurring off the west coast Pacific. Specifically I be named P-R-O-G. Grammar like the hammer of Thor. Of course, you could expect more when I come after your tonsils like your toes, plus your molars. I'm extracting kids' teeth, children's of grief. Yes, we're gonna keep it like it was fruit of the loom, higher than the high noon. Like I mentioned at the top of this rhyme, top of the line, check it out. See what I reference, CF above. Exactly, visit me, yes, visibly. The most MCs known to me are more like see-through like ghosts, and yo, hoes be seen through their own top post. High posts, I give a fuck. Basketball metaphors are known exactly to be capturing orangutan raps when they be swinging from tree to tree, more like a capuchin or like some sort of siamang. Yo, you see when we hang, yes, this be grammar and he bang. You can trust on it, just like the Titanic will sink to the bottom of the ocean. There's no hope for Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. And then I could give two shits about showing up in Las Vegas with a show. You're from Canada. I don't enjoy your songs or the fan base that you've been collecting around you like dung beetles. Yo, I can see through Beatles schemes to show up on iTunes. Do I once more have to mention? No, I don't. Cause you know already. You know I won't support no float in the Puerto Rican parade that isn't doping off the fucking chain and hook. I'm subscribing to my own shit. Now look, it's proGrammar in his basement, fucking up the heads of about 1 million more kids who's... They're based out, they're cracked out, they're smoking mad meth and eating tablets of E and doing fucking fucked up shit while they're dropping and rolling and high-balling and high-rolling and trying to lay bets in Vegas and shit. But the shit don't translate to Portland. This is PDX, bitch, 503. You don't understand, 206, in company with me. And it has an effect on me. And as a matter of fact, I'm like an infection to the knee of the children up there who think they see me, but in fact they see right through me. Sorry, B-I-T-C-H-A. I hate to put the brakes in the shit that you perpetrate, but shit is happening. That's proGrammar. January 12, 1977. Otherwise, I'm overwhelmed. I can hardly see the sunrise. What do you expect from these eyes? How could I possibly be seen to see these guys? I mean, let's be real, they're wearing disguises. They really can't feel me. Almost nobody can accept me. Yeah, that'd be nice, like, can ye? But shit don't happen to those who are supposedly entrapped within, connected, contained within corrected information, rectified, living erect lives. I'm homo erectus, no home, but yo, bro, check this shit. It's like I am paid, and I am the man who could pay bills to children out there with mad ills like Bill Gates plus Melinda. Oh, you can feel me, yo, I'll be like Belinda. I'm up on stage, yo, I'm doing the go-go booth. Yo, I hope you can know no truth other than this program will be the host and the ghost. Holy, otherwise known, wholly, understood, holistically. Yo, you can feel me realistically. Come on, dude, let's just be realistic for a second. If you could feel me like cashmere sweaters, you'd be correcting everything prior to your life. How could you do otherwise with no wife and no eyes to realize, no wise? And anyway, no wise, yo, get away from the public wheel. I really don't feel you can feel enough realness to be standing there to steal. And yet still I kill steel heads like what Steven Seagal. I can see all I resolve, yo, I'm like omnipotent, plus omniscient, plus omnipresent. What can I say? To myself, I'm a present. To those who know me, foes, yo, they can blow themselves like G.I. Joe's old school that were like a foot tall, where you could bend their heads down in them, or like some kind of old school Barbie 3 foot tall. Multiplying varying shades of skin colors. I can see brothers, every other color of the motherfucking rainbow, bro, of all the skin tones. Yo, you know, I could show up at your home alone, and with like not even your home zone phone code, know exactly how to enter, leave you breathless, like you were some sort of girls group or R&B from the 80s. You can't date me. I'm sorry. Lately I've been like a clean slate, bro. Tabula rasa. I gotta get off of my own shit like I'm hot sauce. What can I say? I'm the top boss. Sorry, bro. I call you Hoss. Yo, I'm riding up on the top of a horse in a saddle that's super dope, worked with some intricate filigree. You can feel me? Yo, I know you can. G. Rammer. Yes, I said it earlier like I was the front of a ram from San Diego. Show up in your land. Says, if I'm not known as somebody who could possibly sell pudding pops, then I really don't feel like I'm being understood or appreciated. I will sell your Band-Aids. If anybody would care to sell their Band-Aids with this song behind it, that's cool, dude. We should really talk. Because this shit ain't free. Just saying. No, you don't feel washed up until you met me. I'm your psychologist. I'm approaching you like a social worker in the ER. Oh, hello, let me see this knee scar. Let me test your reflexes and let's see how far you can throw this car. How far you can throw this discus. What the fuck is this shit over here? Oh, it's a biscuit. It's just shit is mad doggy. Yo, you're looking like Obi-Wan Kenobi in a bog, see? He's down in Florida. He's trying to hunt down members of the U.S. House of Representatives with a gun, be 22 years old, and shoot them in the face like the sun. Or like, it was either Buster Keaton or Charlie Chaplin went to the moon, and someone hit that dude in the eye with the bullet-shaped rocket with old school film. Yo, you can put that shit in your socket and smoke it and get it out your smock and get it with your fucking operating kids. Whether or not you're an attending or the charge nurse, I don't give a fuck, because so far my shit has not been reimbursed. So why would I expect payment at this late day when it's like 1:54 in the A? And my name is Gray. And my face is kind of pallid, just like a gray hen. There's like 1 billion children out here taking care of pigeons. They got the shit locked up in the cages because it's for real. They're like on a Caribbean vacation with Gilligan. And let's just be for real again if we could. If you could for real feel me, I'm more than vanilla, see? That's a misappropriation of G. So please don't make that mistake. Yo, G, I know you know it's me. So don't see me on your stupid pretend not to know me. Like I haven't been visiting Obi-Wan Kenobi. Did I mention? Yes, I did. Earlier, so stop pretending like you're more burlier than this whirly-gig kid. Because this is for real. I can really be more worldier than you, like Carmen San Diego. And you know, I sandbag your hoes and I tell them that they're women. I don't diss them. I really don't understand why you want to make them a subtraction from your addition. That shit is like totally missing the point, dude. I understand you're like super young and feeling rude and shit like a rude boy, but you're acting more like a blood clot. This is where the stop of the misogynistic shit should be. Real quickly, dude, I don't give a half a motherfucker about your whip, see? How I care is how you treat the affair of sex, G. And so far, your like behavior could withstand mad correction, or at least, I mean, you have like a lot of room for improvement. Because so far, there's like no movement inside of you, like you're constipated on women's issues. Feminism is come and gone. We're like post-third wave. It's way too late for you to be playing off rape. Seriously, dude, it's like not even cool. I understand you had a fucked up childhood, but it's cool, dude. Like, you'll figure that shit out. But in the meantime, you'll cut that shit out. Talking mad shit about fucking women up. It makes me want to throw up on your stomach like it was ketchup from my gut. When I had a bad meal, it was fast food. But I know you're better than that, dude, so just elevate yourself, seriously, and like, just decide for yourself to take the better path, which includes treating your mother and sisters and the better half better, dude. I really don't know the way to say it, because the way you're saying it now, it's like you played it already, and what's it? It is yourself. And that shit is not cool. It's really not good for your health. I mean, seriously, that's what you came from. Why you want to savage and ravage and pillage and tear that shit down? That shit makes me sadder than a sad clown. And I don't understand how these towns can get around the fact that the laws are too lax to capture the kids who claws draw back and like the retractor will try to touch them into women inappropriately without permission given. I mean, I don't mean to bore you on some, but this couldn't possibly be boring because the majority of the messages that you're snoring are some kind of bullshit about how women are yearning to be used and abused and left at the side of a road, and it's just not true, and you know it is, dude. So yo, stop with the fucking abusing, and losing privileges, and be moving on, like, from apartment to apartment. It's shit is uncool, dude. Program, man.